I did not expect my under eyes to be this black. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here, make a video. I am procrastinating. I'm procrastinating like crazy in the past few moments right now. I need to put moisturizer on my face. My face is really dry, and this is not gonna go evenly across my face if it's not moisturized. So let me get, okay, I got some coconut oil just to kind of make everything a little bit more silky and even. I need to get some like actual moisturizer, but I don't think I'll get that until maybe my first paycheck or whatever. I'm not exactly how it's gonna go down, because you know, life gets in the way. You have a set plan that you're gonna do when you move someplace, and you're like, okay, I need to get this, this, and this done. Or like when you move, some people actually have like a set, like they're moving because of their job. Me, I'm moving back and pretty much starting all over. So it's kind of stressful because I don't know exactly. I have what I want to happen when I get home, but when I get home, it's, you know, pretty much whatever life gives me. So, dang, my face is so dry. So, I plan on, as soon as I get home, to not applying, but setting out resumes for, because I don't like to apply. When you apply, you're saying that, you know, what is it? I don't know. I just don't like to apply to jobs. I like to just put a resume in, and that way I have my shit down and stuff, and they know exactly what I want them to know. Because like, when I do resumes, or when I do applications, they ask for a bunch of like nonsense information that I think is pretty much pointless. And when you just have a resume, it just looks more professional, and you know, it's telling the employer that you're really professional, organized, and you have your shit together, and you're not just gonna have somebody give you, you know what I mean? To me, that's how I feel. Sorry, I'm putting it on my hands now. But, so that's what, I want to print out a resume and just apply to a bunch of bartending jobs and try to at least be in a bar, because I feel like bars are really good in a social form to, you know, get back into a town and get, you know, connections. Not that I expect to, you know, meet a bunch of like wealthy businessmen and stuff while I'm at a bar, you know what I mean? But it's good to like get to know people and get to know the area. Even though I already know the area, it's my hometown, but I still want to work at a bar so people know that I'm back in town. It's just a good way to get back into the conversation, you know what I mean? So people are like, oh, like I know you, like we went to high school together or something, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, I'm back in town. And you're like, okay. It's a good way to, you know, get the word out that you're back in town and that you're just there temporarily, you know, before you actually get a job. Because I want to be in a salon by next year, but it's hard to get the word out that you're in a salon unless you're talking to people. So that's one thing I wanted to, you know, as soon as I get in the bar, tell them that I plan on, like, what I plan to do and stuff. Because normally if you do that when you work at a bar and stuff, I just feel the need to put it right there, I guess. But you know, it's just good advertising, and then people get to know you on a personal level at a bar, and they respect, you know, that you're not just gonna live off of some, you know, you're actually working hard to invest into yourself, and a lot of people respect that. So when I get in a bar, you know, get the word out, yeah, I'm plan on being in a salon and doing hair, and also I plan on doing some classes. And you know, when you tell people that you're doing classes to get certified, like, you know, when they do tell somebody like, oh yeah, like, you know, then, you know, it's impressive. So it's always good to have like a side job and have people, you know, get to know you that way. And then they support your, you know, endeavors more. And bars, I've never had so much of a support. Like, I've never had so much support from anybody else than at a bar. Because you have like your businessmen or your men who are just trying to relax or whatever, and they hear that, you know, they hear your plans, and those are kind of like your first investors. You know, they're gonna tip you really good, because at the bar you get really good tips, and it's really fast money, and there's like just a whole bunch of like-minded people at bars. Now, I'm not saying like bars like at Olive Garden or Chili's or whatever. Those are like the worst bars you can work at. I'm talking about the like hole-in-the-wall bars that are owned by families and stuff. Not these corporate bars. Kind of want to, no. But that's what I plan to do when I get home. And so, just kind of doing that. I've been procrastinating on videos, on editing and stuff. You're probably going to see this with all the videos, but I'm trying to get stuff done. Today I got a headache, and I'm getting ready to go to Walmart so I can get some BioFreeze so I can spray it on the back of my head, because right now I have a killer headache, which, you know, right now it's been, you know, condensed, because I had some Advil, and yeah, the Advil is helping me right now, but I feel it kind of wearing off. So I'm trying to hurry before it comes back. Also, I said this before and I'll say it again. Do not do what I'm doing with this powder. I should have taken the brush that I used last and swirled it around my face for even application. I tried to do this yesterday, but it didn't work out right because everything was so dry. But what I pretty much did was just put moisturizer on so the contour stick would blend out more, and just put a translucent powder over it to keep my face from being oily. Kimber's barking at something. But I can't wait to get back into a bar. I've been watching, like, apparently there's been live streams of like bars, like bartenders who work at bars, and I've been watching that to kind of like spruce back up on like getting into the motions again. That looks weird. Oh well. But it's been helping out. And it's just interesting, like, what just watching somebody bartending, like how much you can pick back up just by watching somebody. And like they would do like the recipes and stuff. She keeps barking. Oh. what the heck is that? Oh well, I'll fix it. But yeah, just watching bartenders do their thing, it just brings everything back up and you're like, oh okay, like I know now. I have no clue what's going on. I need to do my eyebrows and I haven't done them in forever. One thing, if you ever like see me do my makeup, I've never had anybody talk about like how weird I do makeup. Me, I just slap it on and clean it up, you know? That's what you do with makeup anyways. Kimber keeps barking. But see, I literally just slapped it on, now I'm cleaning up. What's kind of hurting myself about cleaning this up is the hairs that are not wanting to hide. See, like what is that? Like all that is right there is hair and it's making all this look crazy. See? It's just making it look so crazy. I'm just trying to make them look natural. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do anything too... Oh my god, the dogs need to stop. I swear sometimes I get on my nerves. That, we'll just live with that. Whatever. I ain't trying to be perfect, you know? You live and you learn, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to go to Walmart. I ain't trying to go to a 5-star hotel reservation, you know what I mean? My eyebrows are not done. I don't plan on... I just don't want to right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely uneven because I have a bunch of hair that's growing that I need to pluck or wax. I got wax. Ugh, mascara. And see, it just looks better once you put on mascara. It's like forgotten about, you know? It's whatever. Me, I don't like the sculpted eyebrow look. Like, I know over here it's kind of, it's doing okay. But over here it's not. I have hair on my eyebrows, but you can never see the hair. And whenever I do the sculpted look, it just looks bushy and weird, and my mom is like, why do you do that? And I'm like, because like apparently that's what people do with makeup nowadays. And my mom, she likes the, you know, kind of feathery looking eyebrows, the natural looking eyebrows. We were also, my mom was like a 90s adult or whatever, so she appreciates a really good thick eyebrow, but not too big and bushy and thick and weird like some girls are getting nowadays. My mom likes my eyebrows, which are like perfect, and I don't know how to explain them, but it's just simple and easy. I think I'm going to take this Airspun because the under eyes is still looking dark. I'm still feeling a little oily. And a lot of people say this Airspun is really bad for the eyes. It has talc in it and all this other stuff. You know what? It does the job. It does the job. And I actually really like Airspun. Like, I've used it since my high school theater days. So, I'm pretty used to Airspun by now. Like, this is all we used to use in not in beauty school, in high school drama, because it sets cream makeup and everything. and it makes my makeup always last. Like, I've never had a problem with it. But yeah, I just kind of do this. She never stops sparking. Ever. Okay, and just kind of let it set for a second. So, I guess while I wait, I can do this. Some highlighter. Kind of dust it on where I want it. Then I take a brush and I like kind of dust it off. Okay. Once I think it's like, you can kind of feel it set. I don't know how to explain it. But when I don't feel as oily or whatever, when I feel like it's all soaked up and it's like just powder sitting on my face, then I just dust it off. Do, 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 do. So, yeah. Easy, simple, full coverage makeup. Because this translucent powder is, it's a full coverage translucent, which means that it's going to, how I like to explain it is like, it just doesn't make you oily. Like, it makes you pretty much matte, all pretty much even, like even textured, even toned, but with like minimal as possible, you know what I mean? Like, it's still full coverage, but I don't have any foundation on. And that's what I like, is if I can go without foundation, just powder, that's how I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna actually go in with this. Let's see how this does. Just and then I like to add some blush too. So I'll take the e.l.f. blush. I actually like this one because it's pretty and pink. It's like a perfect princess pink color. Yeah. And then take this little bitty one. And put it right there. So yeah. And then I kind of like to do lip gloss, but I don't have any. All I have is this. I have Carmex, but the Carmex, I have to get something to clean. You know what I mean? Like, the foundation really whitens up your lips, and when you do the Carmex over it, it just looks weird. So to add some color right there, I just kind of dab it on. And yeah, here we go. Nice and natural. And I hate doing videos like this in the orange, you know, light, because when I go outside in the cold light, my face looks more orange and warm than anything else. But yeah. But close. I always feel weird. Okay, with powders, it always looks weird at first when you have the powder on because, again, it's powder. It kind of almost like it has to react to your skin. You know how foundation oxidizes and it gets darker on your skin, and it, you know, sometimes your foundation, liquid foundation, it kind of has to set. So does your powder foundation. So a lot of people, they give powder foundation a bad rep because they don't let it sit on their face long enough for their face to actually like have the powder melt into it. So like, you know how there's baking, you know, for the foundation with the powder, it's kind of baking, it's for that powder to melt in with that foundation. So like, why don't you do that with just foundation alone, or with powder foundation alone? You let it melt into your oils and stuff on your skin. So that's how I do.
A lot of people are probably going to argue that I'd used a contour stick all over my face, but that, it's not as good as actual foundation. That's why.
Powder foundation only. And this is full coverage. Like, I go out throughout the day like this and I'm fine. I feel like right there is kind of weird. Got a dark spot, but maybe I shouldn't do that anymore right there on the side. You know what I mean? Because I did that and now it's just weird. Let me see if, yeah, there was still powder on that. So yeah, that's how I do my full coverage. So yeah, now let's get to Walmart because my headache's coming back and I can feel it, and the point of Walmart was to stop the headache.